God's Eye. The team of Stardom warriors in different colors like their Power Rangers. They who engage in the art of combat and strikes. A team led by Shuri, one of the top elite of Stardom. She left Don Del Mondo to form God's Eye as a smaller unit and ended up thriving. They have collected 8 total members thus far. Shuri, Ami Sore, Tomoka Inaba, Rana Yagami, and the protector of the entire group, Instant Kill Saki Kashima. They've also absorbed the dead carcass of Queen's Quest, Hina, and Lady C. But a recent addition to God's Eye caught my attention, and she's someone who I personally believe could be a major, unique star in Joshi. Debuting after Shuri legit knocked out Konami, this tiny goblin wearing cool pants and kicking ass barefoot is her. Formerly Maya Fukuda, now called Kiyoka Kotatsu, the next big tiny badass in Stardom. Maya Fukuda's journey to wrestling is unique, and best of all, she's a future action star like...
Ready, my heart's on fire. We're gonna push it over the wire. Perfect timing, tight as a drum. You'll find the...
So let's do mini lore. Mini lore!
Who's ready for story time with Meerkat?
Maya Fukuda had wanted to be in the entertainment industry since she was born. She had initial aspirations to be a voice actor and then an idol. She was always skilled in martial arts, having placed in the Goju Ryu World Championship Junior Division. But of course, like most young girls who wanted to be idols in the entertainment business on this channel, they often found themselves in wrestling. However, Maya was introduced into a different style of wrestling that would complement her strengths. UWF Rules, a hybrid of MMA and pro wrestling. She would debut in GLEAT version 1 against the final boss, Chihiro Hashimoto, Big Hash. Admittedly, the UWF style is nowhere close to a style I enjoy watching, because it's kind of just absurd to have shoot fighting in pro wrestling. But I do like the idea behind the raw grittiness of Barnett's Bloodsport. Regardless of my feelings though, Maya Fukuda fits this style. She looks like an action hero, and she also takes the part seriously. Hash was victorious, and Maya would fight again before being trained in pro wrestling by the Actress Girls. The initial idea of being an acting girl, an actress who plays a pro wrestler by wrestling pro wrestling matches, felt like a good path for Maya to enter the entertainment world. She had no desire to wrestle, but would win her debut match regardless while already showing intense technique. She would also face Misa Masui as well in the loss. Eventually, the AWG style of wrestling wasn't enough to satisfy Maya, and she would join GLEAT to wrestle exclusively in UWF matches. She would face Hash and Michiko Miyagi numerous times before finally scoring her first UWF victory against Miyagi. She would even randomly team with Hikaru Shida against the Inaba sisters. She would have her final match in GLEAT in victory against Yura Suzuki. It would be one of only 3 matches she had in 2024. Her freelance days led her to facing Konami at Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. She would lose, but facing Konami seemed to open a massive door for her. 6 months later, the end of the year, Stardom's Dream Queendom 2024, Shuri would face her rival Konami, who betrayed her to rejoin Hate. Directly after a brawl with Hate, a tiny goblin would enter the ring in the dopest pants and scare Hate away with her badassness. She would change her name to Kiyoka Kotatsu and immediately request to be a part of God's Eye. And if there was ever a perfect fit for a unit, it's Kiyoka in God's Eye. Her outfit is pink and sick. She just walks out and does this as her pose, and that's all you need to understand her. Here in Stardom, Kiyoka would wrestle pro wrestling matches in the Stardom style, but her unique shoot-fighting background only feeds into her unique form. Sure, Shuri, Tomoka Inaba, all of God's Eye, Saki Kashima especially, are all badass strikers with shoot-fighting background, but Kiyoka exclusively only wrestled UWF matches. It feels like, and maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like Kiyoka Kotatsu is learning how to be a wrestler on the fly. Something about her look, her ambition, her determination, and her lack of experience in pro wrestling makes her unique. and she still does UWF style matches. Recently against Aya Sakura, where she killed her like this and then this and then this. I think her ability to do UWF style and pro wrestling is only a gift for her and Stardom. I want to see where she goes, who she faces, and what kind of obstacles will get thrown in her way. She has rivalries brewing with Aya Sakura after beating her, and already had a built-in rivalry with Azusa Inaba. Where her character grows and relationships go from here is going to be interesting, and why watching new wrestlers enter the world of wrestling is so much fun and rewarding part of being a wrestling fan. Stardom is beautiful at building relationships with their wrestlers, and I'm looking forward to it. Kiyoka Kotatsu still has ambition to be more than a wrestler, and seeing her do behind-the-scenes choreography, it makes sense. She can definitely succeed. She has the look, the skills, and for film specifically, the size and an interesting face to make an impact. Her limit falls on her. She is 100% a mini Shuri, and if she desires it, she can be just as good, but only if she desires it. So watch out for her.